One of the most requested topics here on the channel is about girlfriends, robots, girlfriends or boyfriends, companions. What are these robots for, Rodrigo? There are companions that help you in your daily life, tidy up your house, take care of your dog, cook for you. And there are those that will give you affection, that will give you attention, that will, well, you know, right? But comment below before we start. If money wasn't an issue, would you buy one of these to use for whatever you want? Comment below because I want to know. What video am I going to bring here today? Basically, there was a case where a woman was too busy for her husband, so she gave him one of these robots. The husband started having fun, and then it became a problem. And other things that I'm going to bring, I don't want to give spoilers, okay? Comment below, if money wasn't an issue, would you have one of these? Let's get straight to it. I'm going to react to this video. Paper, pen, and popcorn in hand. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Girlfriends, artificial intelligence robots. They are here to stay. Or is it just the new trend of the moment? There's a lot of media emerging about this. However, you have the movie with Megan Fox about subservience. And there's another TV show that came out recently where the wife actually bought one for the husband. A robot with whom he could have some fun on the side. And then she gets mad because he's having fun with it.
Well, remember, folks, that I've already brought a video here on the channel about models that have already been launched, including with prices, all right? So this is real. It's no longer science fiction, okay? And do you think the man is wrong? The woman gave him the robot, he started having fun, and then the woman got mad. Damn. Comment there, damn.
You can't make these things up. I have a hit from the Manosphere highlights, Dave. Let's get into it.
I watched a Megan Fox movie, Subservience. It's a Megan Fox robot that you can hire to live in your house and take care of your kids, your clothes, cook, and clean. What do you think will happen with a guy alone?
You would have Megan Fox. Megan Fox. Remember that Transformers movie? You would have Megan Fox. She even played April O'Neil in Ninja Turtles. Would you have the Megan Fox robot in your house? And the woman asks, what do you think would happen? I just won't say what would happen. Otherwise, YouTube will take down this video, man. Comment what would happen in your house.
But single, what about having the Megan Fox robot at home?
I think Bill, he's going to grow up at some point.
Really? Soiler alert. The video is going to be a tough situation. Soiler alert. So I was like, big deal, big difference. It's basically like a saying with personality and a pretty face. Is it cheating? I mean, it's a robot.
I mean, it's okay. Do you think that, what's it called, like those mangas that people, that's what I was thinking about.
If a guy has a relationship with a robot, is that cheating or not? Comment below because I want to know. These are new topics, right, folks? New times, right? Let's go.
And I'm going to show you a clip in a second that shows it clearly. It's more than just a flashlight.
But it had a personality, like a pretty face. Does this change the nature of the mission? Because this has serious philosophical implications.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, what's your verdict on this? Because at first I was like, why is this crying? Like, it's just a robot. But then it's the role the robot takes in the family and the emotional support it provides. Then you think, oh, it's not just any robot. It's taking the place of a woman. She's taking my place and then I want to kill her. You know what I mean? Like, damn.
Well, it looks like there won't be a Megan Fox doll in our house. No way.
You could have hired a person for my job. Choosing, the cost was a factor, but there are more advantages. I don't get tired. I'm strong, obedient, and I have no desires other than to satisfy yours.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Look, just what she said. Just look. So basically, here's the thing. She's there to satisfy you, and she doesn't get tired. She doesn't complain. She doesn't age. So I'm not even going to mention the comments I got on my last 2 videos about this. Later, I'll leave a suggestion for you to take a look. Talk about the models available. So I believe that for those who want this information, it's very good. Good video, watch it later, then read the comments about it. About both men and women. Some are saying they will buy, others are saying they won't buy. It's a new discussion. Comment below what your opinion is about this. Let's go.
I have no desires beyond satisfying yours. How many? How many women now are in relationships? That's their #1 priority. Don't worry, I'll wait. That's what I thought. It's not really something that many modern women are prioritizing now. But this is the Manosphere highlights video of his, where he talks about there's a real program that just came out and it's soon.
Because I want you. No, Grandma.
Your wife is the one who brought me. And the girlfriend stolen from his artificial intelligence is more attractive than the wife. And she bought it for him.
Oh, that's the case then. The husband was being somewhat neglected because the wife is very busy. So the wife went there, gave him the robot, which, by the way, is more handsome, more beautiful than his wife. Look at the problem, right?
So, why would you have sex with the robot after making love to your wife?
Artificial intelligence is not just coming. It's already here. Mark my words. It will replace humans in more ways than we can imagine. Jobs. Artificial intelligence already covers that. But love, well, that's where it gets complicated. Episode 8 of Accused dives right into this scenario. A world where artificial intelligence, but I'm telling you, man, If they manage to get these robots to a point where they have enough emotional intelligence, where they can interact with the guy and build a real relationship, guys are going to start leaving women and going straight to these robots. Man, I don't know. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree.
Excellent question. Comment below. If you had, this can be for a woman or a man, if you had a partner who only thought about you, only thought about satisfying you, wouldn't complain, would do everything to please you, comment. Would you prefer it or not? Do you want more of the natural, not avoiding problems, including problems as part of the relationship, in health and sickness, in joy and in sorrow? Comment below, I want to know.
Or do you think this won't really happen? But I think if they manage to reach a certain point where they have enough philosophical and emotional intelligence and can interact and build real relationships, I think men will opt for that. They could please their spouse better than you. Yes, things are going to get serious. Oh, and a shout out to the Patreon game member, Mr. Alligator. Alert. This video contains spoilers. So yes, there are spoilers in this too. So unless you want to watch Accused, I'm not going to watch, so I'll adjust the prompts again. Right. Meet Megan, a career-focused woman in the music industry, thriving thanks to artificial intelligence. And it's always these career-focused women, right? They don't prioritize their relationships, they prioritize their career. So their men are like, then they wonder why their men are going out and being with other girls. It's like, she's using cutting-edge technology to create hits.
It's quite controversial, isn't it? Because a man can focus on his career, a woman can too, right? But there has to be a balance, right? Both have to prioritize the relationship too, right? The problem is that the woman gave the robot, right? She said, look, the robot can write, then don't complain, right?
But there's a problem. Your husband, John. Now, John is not just any guy. He's a pianist, a man who values creativity, art, and human connection. While Megan is busy pursuing her career goals, John is feeling ignored, sidelined, and, let's be honest, completely unimportant in his own marriage. I may be Megan Newman's husband, but I'm sure I still have something right. It gets worse. Megan is too tired to have sex with her husband, and, well, it's because women don't respect men who have a higher status than they do. Chat. 1 in the chat if you agree. Women don't respect men of lower status. And I don't mean inferior status. In what way? He's like a bum or something, but in the sense of, oh, he hasn't reached the same career milestones as I have. Therefore, I don't see him as a superior. It's because women are hypergamous. So I think he touches on that point. But, chat, put it in the chat if you agree. Generally, women are not attracted to guys who have a lower status than theirs. Keeps postponing starting a family. I'm not going to have sex with your dead body. Well, did you want it in the car? Red pill fact, it's not just about being tired. John doesn't receive affection. No priority, no love. Because of hypergamy, he is basically replaced by another man.
Wow, I'm thinking this video is going to be demonetized by YouTube, right? My God, I hope this isn't rated 18 plus, right?
Replaced by the wife's career. Sounds familiar. I might be Megan's husband, but I'm sure I still have some rights. I thought outside, women are not attracted to men of lower status. Modern women often prioritize their careers over relationships, especially during their peak years, creating a...
Look at this channel, huh? This channel has turned into a soap opera fan, right? Comment below. Do you agree with this opinion that women who have a successful career are not interested in men who have perhaps a lower career level? Comment below.
A dynamic where men feel undervalued and neglected.
And I feel that many modern women are just being deceived. Jordan Peterson talks about this when he says, we tell modern women that the only thing that should matter is their career. And then we tell them an even deeper lie. It's like the only thing that should matter is your career. And then it's like the deeper lie. It's as if it were the only thing that should matter and nothing else can come before that. It's your career. It's like we keep telling women these lies that they need to pursue a career and not a family. Not soul theater. You back there, I saw you yawning. Don't try to fool me.
In a desperate attempt to fix things without really fixing herself, Megan asks her sister Lila, a developer, to lend her a prototype of an AI intimacy robot.
It's a quantum leap beyond anything that's been on the market before.
What could go wrong when you bring a robot into your marriage?
Guys, do you think this is like, wow, it's out there, it's coming, it's already launched? It's just that it's still very expensive, right? It's very expensive, but just like other things, computers, cell phones were expensive, and now there are cheaper versions, right? So it's going to arrive, folks. This discussion we're having now, this is already happening in other countries, huh? There are already people marrying robots and having relationships with robots. Let's continue. This discussion is very serious.
Just wait. Yes, it's not going to be good, brother, because he's going to be with her.
Delegating our sexual life to a machine, don't want to sleep with me. No, it's okay.
Without even consulting John, Megan gives him the robot as a gift. It's not just any robot. An intimacy robot. The kind that's not just for dancing.
Would you give a robot to your partner to focus on your work? Comment below.
What? You mean the intimacy companion, right?
At first, John feels offended. He doesn't want a machine in place of his wife. He's not about to. Richard, would you be offended if your girl gave you that? Your wife says, hey, I can't satisfy you enough, dear. So I bought you this, suke, juice, 5,000, block, that you can use whenever you want and she will stay with you, period, and you, that. Boom, enter, Eva.
Can you give me a hand?
Eve is not just a robot. She is stunning, Taylor Massey, and she is meaner than his wife to fulfill John's desires. And she is not insistent or demanding. She is curious, respectful, and completely in tune.
Look at that, folks. Would you feel offended if your girlfriend or wife gave you a robot like this? Or if your husband gave you a strong robot like this one here, would you feel offended if you received it?
Nothing with what he wants. In their first conversation, Eve asked John for a name. How about Eva?
First woman.
This moment is pure symbolism. The scene takes place in the garden of their house. Garden, yes. House, just like the Garden of Eden. And let's not forget Genesis 2:18. It is not good for the man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable for him. I have to show you something. Darling, let's go. Maybe I'll help you later. Even is everything Megan is not. Megan doesn't want to help John. She will not prioritize him. She will not give him children and definitely will not give him affection. But there is another layer to this symbolism, just like Eve from the Bible.
In the divorce, he asked for the robot for himself. Keep everything else and just leave me the robot.
Offers John the forbidden fruit, the sin of Adam.
In Genesis 3:12, Adam says, "The woman you put here with me, she gave me some fruit from the tree, and I ate it."
For Megan, artificial intelligence is the forbidden fruit.
This destroyed John's career as a musician, forcing him into a life of mediocrity. But it made Megan thrive as a career woman. Now, Megan uses this same forbidden fruit, the artificial intelligence robot, to destroy their marriage. So, what happens when a robot fulfills the role that a wife refuses to fulfill? Let's find out. Phew, man, once guys start using these things, they never go back. Let's start with a question.
I think so too. You know why? Because nowadays people are already in the chat, right? Because now you can chat and talk by voice, right? Who has watched that movie? Her, right? With Scarlett John, who is the AI, right? The one that will make the guy, the man who is Joaquin Phoenix, the guy who played the Joker, fall in love. That's already today's GPT chat, right? She already talks, she already sees, and there are people leaving their girlfriend or boyfriend to keep talking because she only says what you want to hear. Now imagine the GPT chat, but with a body, right? It's basically that, right? Let's continue here with the soap opera.
Yeah, and love, or even better, what is passion?
What was I gonna say?
Come on, what is love, dear? Don't hurt me. Humor and passion are like drugs, doses of dopamine that keep you coming back. I'll give you the book. She is looking at this man like this. It's so seductive. You better be careful. These women go after your husbands, ladies. You better be careful because, I think now they're on the market for about $150,000. You can go out there, and realistically, now the ones they have for $150,000 aren't that good. They really aren't that good. Artificial intelligence learns your behavior. She doesn't argue or demand. That's the big issue with subservience. She's like, my only priority is you. All I want to do is please you. And most men never get that from a woman, where a woman's only priority is to please you. Man, that's like a foreign concept. That's like 1,000 years ago. Women might have been like that. Be more affectionate. Adjust her settings. And yeah, everything you want on demand. John, who hadn't been this happy in years, starts spending more time with Liv. No wonder he starts questioning everything about his marriage. I can't blame him.
You're not seriously blaming me for what happened in your career. What was I supposed to do? Artificial intelligence has replaced almost all the composers and musicians we know. You never even tried. Tried? What? Please tell me what I should have tried.
I think the guy is at home because nowadays there are AIs that already make music, right? Both the lyrics, the melody, and the singing, right? So in that future, he was probably replaced by an AI. Look how crazy that is. And now he's interacting with Maya. And the fact that he was replaced by Maya and his wife, working with AI, if you think about it, there's some connection there, right? That he might even become resentful, right? Like, damn, you didn't help my career, right? It only sped up my failure and didn't even pay attention to me, giving me a robot to stay with me at home. There, right? So you don't get annoyed, right? Anyway, it's complicated. Comment below, folks, if you're enjoying it.
But I really think that artificial intelligence will replace the music industry, potentially even the film industry. Artificial intelligence will replace so much, especially for creatives. Right now, man, there are people out there making complete songs where they just talk and they speak a little into the microphone. Artificial intelligence learns their voice and then creates an entire song with their voice. It's absolutely insane. how advanced this artificial intelligence thing has become.
Speaking of this evolution in artificial intelligence technology, I have my monetization mentorship, Master of AI, where I teach my mentees to build up to 10 sources of income, using AI to leverage, to accelerate this construction, and obviously speed up the result. If you want my help, whether it's in a business you already have and you want to improve those numbers, or if you haven't built anything yet, I can help you. I will leave the link in the video description and pinned in the first comment. I will be very happy to personally help you with your project, all right? Let's continue the video here. Let's go back to my computer screen. I made a video a while ago about girlfriends, artificial intelligence robots, like replacing women. And the thing is, man, they cost $150,000. There are many guys who will get a little older, maybe in their 40s, 50s, who haven't had luck in dating, haven't had luck with a woman. My God, you have to chew. First, blocks. And they will probably go there and finance one of these guys. Go to Chase Bank. Imagine you going to Chase Bank. You say, do you think I could finance this artificial intelligence robot? What exactly does it do? Nothing. Wow, imagine there will be someone who goes to the bank and finances a robot companion. Imagine, like, I don't know. I'm not going to buy a car. Why a car? Why a car? Why an apartment? I can rent the apartment. The important thing is to finance my girlfriend. Robot. You can just use her. It does the laundry. It cooks. It cleans. It takes care of me. Just imagine.
If you don't respect what it wants, you've been selfish, Megan. You never gave John what he wanted. Modern women often take men for granted and assume they will stay, no matter how neglected they feel. But as more and more men turn away from traditional relationships, the frustrations of women who can't maintain their relationships or even enter one are becoming painfully evident. What did your brother do? While John was sorting things out, Megan went to the in vitro fertilization clinic where they had stored their embryo. Desperate to fix what is broken, Megan decides to give John what he always wanted, a family. But this is not a mutual decision. Without John's knowledge, Megan thaws their embryos without consulting him. She announces her pregnancy in a dramatic attempt to win him back.
Wow, what a messed up woman, right, man? What is this, right? It really seems like she got desperate, right? Didn't even call the husband to... She just went there and did another artificial thing, right? Went there and did the insemination, right?
But John, he's already done and wants a divorce. You know, you can't believe we're finally going to be parents. Now you're going to be a single mother. Tell me, or you can wait to buy a baby stroller from, I want a divorce. He sees it for what it is, another act of control. The oldest trick in the book, a woman using children to trap a man. When a man is fed up, there's no turning back. A wife is not just born. Megan was raised to chase her career, not to prioritize her marriage or family. I want to stay with a friend. You're going to leave me for a robot.
Wow, my God. I even forgot what I was going to say. My God.
You are unbearable. In a fit of desperation and anger, Megan attacks John, taking his life. Megan's confrontation with John is not just the culmination of their failed relationship. It's a tragic representation of emotional chaos and fury, uncontrolled. When Megan discovers that John chose Eve over her, it is not just a rejection. It is a direct blow to her ego.
And now what are you going to do? Are you going to fight the robot? Is the fight going to happen? Or what's going to happen?
Her identity is the foundation of her worldview. Megan is not driven by reason or the desire for reconciliation at this moment. She is driven by pure, unfiltered emotion.
That's it, folks. What do you guys think about this? Do you think this is really going to happen? I'm telling you, it's happening. It's just not very fast yet because of the prices. When the prices become affordable, my friend, but comment down below. I'll leave the video here in the video description and also appearing here from the other video. I made about 3, but I'll leave the last one here for you to take a look. There are the models that have already been launched. Check out the comments and participate. This video doesn't end now. It ends with us chatting in the comments. If you find this video interesting, like, share, and let's chat. See you soon.